Crypto Dough. Welcome on into another episode of the Crypto Dough channel, and today we will be talking about Cronos. We will be talking about crypto.com and Trump Media and how Trump Media has just did some form of merger with crypto.com, which is also known as Crow, which is also known as Cronos, right? And the reason why when I mean super bullish, I mean extremely bullish on this project. And why owning just 10,000, let me repeat, why owning just 10,000 of these tokens can make you a millionaire over time. Let me repeat, it can make you a millionaire over time. It can even make you a billionaire. And this is why I have my argument, and I'm going to present my argument to you guys. Before I get into this, I am Crypto Dough, and I want to share everything I know with you guys. So together we can go further than Wells Fargo. We are going to make some money. I'm talking about life-changing money on this channel because that's what we said. That's what I said we were set out to do, right? While building a community and everything else. Let's get into it. We all know that the tariffs are now is some form of certainty. That's what's going on with the tariffs right now. It's some form of certainty. Trump said he's not going to tax China 145%. We all know if you read the audit the deal, that wasn't going to happen anyway, but zero tariffs. A couple of percentage of tariffs is better than 0%, which means that what they charge us, what we charge them in order to sell their goods and products and services, we need to get paid on it. And I'm not mad at Trump for that, right? But let's stay focused. We're talking about Cronos. Where is Cronos right now? Also known as Crow. It's number 41. Currently, it's 9 cents. It is down 42%. It has a $2.4 billion market cap. Where can you find it? You can find it on Coinbase, Exchange, Upbit, OKX, BitGet, Maxi, Gate.io, KuCoin. Also, you can find it on its own platform, which is considered Crypto.com, Exchange, Kraken. So they're on all the exchanges, right? Basically. The reason why I say that this one could, this one could make you millions of dollars if you hold just 10,000 tokens. And I believe 10,000 tokens may cost you about $1,000 right now as we speak. Maybe about $1,000 roughly as we speak. And how that can make you multiple millions. This is why I say this, right? Let's compare and let's contrast. I want to compare and I want to contrast. And what we're going to compare is, we're going to compare now, these are brokerage platforms, right? Cronos is considered where you can actually get your crypto, just as much as Kraken, just as much as Uphold, just as much as KuCoin, just as much as BNB, Binance, just as much as Coinbase, right? And Cronos operates in the United States of America. So just watch my comparison real quick. Watch my comparison and let me know if you guys agree. Cronos is currently, to me, one of the cheapest crypto brokerage firms out here right now. It is 9 cents. It went up all the way. Its all-time high was literally, let's see if it can pin it, 89 cents. Depending on what platform you on, it stayed that it went up to $1. Just follow me. So it can 10x from this position right here. So we put 1,000 in there, right? That's 10,000. That's just for beginners. That's the appetizer. That's not even the full course meal that I'm trying to get you guys to understand. That's an appetizer. That's not the full course meal. This is the 3-course meal right here. Watch. So thank God for coin market cap. Let's see. First of all, let's read some more of it. Let's read some more of the sentiment. What is Cronos? And also, I'm going to tie this into Greek mythology, what Cronos actually is, right? What is Cronos? Cronos is a native crypto token of Cronos Chain, a decentralized open source blockchain developed by Crypto.com payments, trading, and financial services company. Cronos Chain is one of the products in Crypto.com lineup of solutions designed designed to accelerate the global adoption of cryptocurrency as a means of increasing personal control over money, safeguarding users' data, and protecting users' identity. The Crow blockchain serves primarily as a vehicle that powers the Crypto.com paid mobile payments app. Listen. The future Crypto.com plans to expand the reach of Crow platforms to power its other products as well. So, that goes to show you that Crow has a future. Pay attention though. Let's check out Uniswap. Uniswap is currently $6, correct? So I told you guys if Crow goes to $1, that's considered a 10x or 9x from where it's at right now. A 10x from where it's at right now. If it gets just to $6, right? Listen, if it gets just to $6, how many X's is that? That would be a 60X. So that 1,000 turns to 6,000 really fast. That's if it gets just to $6, right? And when I'm saying this time frame that I'm giving you, I'm not giving you. It can go to $6, $10 in this bull cycle. Like who knows, right? But I'm giving you a 5 to 10 year plan. Let me make sure that that's clear. This is not a get rich quick. Who knows? It may go to $20. Like we don't know. Trump just did business with it. We're going to read that article next. And he's not going to do business with people that just, you got to think about what's going on here. But if it gets that to $6, that'd be considered what? A 60X. Okay. BNB is at $606. Check me out. That's Binance. That's Binance. Now, Binance has a higher market cap. And this is why I like Cronos, because it has a smaller market cap, which means it's more room to what? Grow. It's like investing in something and on the floor. It's more room to grow. If it goes to $600, right? Let's just say catch up to Binance, because Binance is going to be more than that. How many X's is that? At $6, it was 60X. Right? At $6, it was 60X. So let's just say 6 times 10, that's 60. Right? Okay. All I'm saying is that's thousands of percentage of X's. Let me do the calculator real quick. Let's do the calculator, because I'm highly interested in this one. Let's do the calculator. If 606 divided by 6, 101. $101 times that's $6. 606 times. That will be a lot of X's, basically. That will be a lot of X's. I'm talking about you will make millions just off $1,000, right? If it goes up to $600 and you got it for 10 cents. If it goes up to $600 and you got it for 10 cents, that would be basically, if it goes up to 606, you will make basically, you will make this amount. Can you guys see that? You will make that amount, 6 million. $6 million. $6 million if it go up to 606. I says, okay, cool. What if it goes to, and that's just for Binance. And remember, these are all brokerage. So I'm comparing it to what's already out here, right? I'm not comparing it to anything bogus. I'm comparing to what's already out here. So we got Binance, we have Uniswap. Let's stop sharing that and let's go to Trader's View, and this is Coinbase. Coinbase is at 190. So what if crypto.com goes to, or Cronos goes to 190, and you put $1,000 in and it goes to 190? That's at least $1,000 in and it goes to 190, right? $190, right? And it's at 10 cents, right? Times 1,000. That will be $1.9 million if it just goes to $200. Saying it all to say, this may be one of the best bets compared to everything else. Look at the market cap. Look at the market cap. It has an extremely low market cap, $2 billion. Now that's compared to these brokerage, crypto brokerage firms, compared to that. So that's all I'm saying, guys. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention. Now let's get into the news of the day. I just wanted to show the graph first. So now let's get into the major headline for today. And the major headline today was, Trump media enters deal with crypto trading firm. All right, so we're going to read real quick. Trump media enters. Okay, so President Trump social media company has moved one step closer to transforming itself into a financial service firm that intends to market investment products, including crypto, to retail investors. Trump Media and Technology Group, the parent company Truth Social, which has become Mr. Trump's main online megaphone, said on Tuesday that it had signed a binding agreement with a crypto trading platform and a newly created Florida investment firm to launch a series of exchange traded funds, or ETFs, by the end of the year. You guys hear what's going on. Okay. In the deal, the move to the market ETFs to investors is part of a strategy by Trump Media to generate more reliable source of revenues after failing to attract sufficient advertising dollars to Truth Social. So maybe he's going to make that an ETF. That's why I invest personally with the stock market. I invest in DJT, and that's for Trump Media as well. Like, you got to know what's going on. Like right now, even if you look at, I'm gonna show that at the end. Let's continue with the story. In the deal, Trump Media will team up with Crypto.com. Listen, y'all, listen. It's going to team up with Crypto.com. Trump Media is teaming up with Crypto.com. Trump is the president of the United States of America. The writing to me is on the wall. A digital, and I believe in numbers, right? A digital asset trading platform with more than 140 million customers. Look how much customers crypto had, which is also crypto.com, was also known as Cronos. And Yorkville American Digital, a company with ties to the founders of Yorkville Advisors, an investment firm based in Mountainside, New Jersey. Davis Pork, a Wardwell, a big New York law firm, will advise the parties in developing investment products over the past months. Mr. Trump has been targeting some of the nation's biggest law firms for failing to take on conservative clients or for taking on clients with causes the presidents oppose. This agreement is a major step forward in a diversification TMTG into financial services and digital assets, said Devin News, Trump Media's chief executive and former California congressman. Last year, Trump media entered into an equity line of credit with a Yorkville, an arrangement in which, okay, so I'm not going to read all of that. That's in the New York Times. What I'm going to do is copy and paste, and I'm going to put that in the description so you guys will have it, right? Go into the video and go underneath sourcing because I'm doing it right now, and you guys go check it out because I don't want this video to be too long, right? So you guys get my analogy why just owning 10,000 Crow or Chronos can be the thing. Just 10,000 of them. Just 10,000. Now let's tie in some Greek mythology with it, right? Let's tie in some Greek mythology with it. What is Cronos? Or who is Cronos? How about that? Who is Cronos? Who is Cronos? Because that's why I put in the caption. That's exactly why I put in the caption and they changed their name to Cronos, right? So I want to show you guys who Cronos is. It's a reason I believe in a lot of different things. But it's a reason why a certain group or certain people, now the Greek mythology, you guys know that come from Zeus and everyone else. That's a whole nother topic. That's why I'm not so big on religion. But because I understand. Okay, in Greek mythology, Cronos, also spelled Kronos, listen, was a Titan. We all know that the Titan story. I used to watch Teen Titans or something along that nature. Okay. A primordial being and a god of time. Listen, a god of time, particularly time as a destructive force. He was the leader of the Titans and the youngest of their generation, born from the union of Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. Cronos overthrew his father and ruled during the Golden Age. What are we considered to be? That's why I say, y'all got to know what's going on. What are we considered to be in right now? Are we considered to be in the Golden Ages? People. The writing is on the wall. Let them who have eyes see clearly. Now, I wanted this video to just be 10 minutes, but sometimes the connecting the dots, the golden age. We are currently, Trump always say we're in the what? The golden ages. We're going to be in a golden age to where people don't have to work anymore. You're going to have UBI, you're going to have everything, robots, everything along that nature. They're ushering us into the golden age, okay? Until he was overthrown by his son, Zeus. And we all can say Zeus. To me, if you understand what Zeus is, Zeus come from a Jesus, also known as Jesus, also known as Zeus, also could be known as a deity, also could be known as the devil. That's a whole nother conversation. We're going to talk about crypto on this channel, right? And impersonate the Taurus. So let's continue with this. Now, the reason why I wanted to connect the Greek mythology to this thing is simply because it has a lot to do with time. Right now, we're in the correct time capsule, time zone. Everything is changing, right? Everything is changing. The truth is coming out, right? Smash that like button if you agree. But if you just get, not financial advice, if you just put $1,000 into Crow, in 5 to 10 years, that 10,000 token that you hold, imagine you holding 10,000 BNB. And right now, let's just say BNB is $600, right? That would be $6 million. You holding just 10,000 at $600 price point. If you hold 10,000 Crow and it goes to, let's just say, the Coinbase price, which is $200, right? That would be $2 million. You're getting it for 10 cents, people. Trump is doing, the president of the United States is going to do business with these people. He's already signed a deal to do business. Why didn't he choose BNB? Huh? Why didn't he choose Coinbase? Huh? Why did he choose crypto.com? Because he understands business. He said, well, why would I choose the big boys? When I'm the president, I can print the money. I can make sure I can put people in position to get the money. Why not attach myself with a great company that actually, you know, crypto.com has a studio, it has an arena. It has an arena. They play soccer at the arena. They have a thing down in Atlanta. They have and the investors and the founders of crypto.com, that's a whole nother conversation. They're well connected. So I'm saying this all to say I see the writing on the wall, and I need at least, I'm just gonna say, just for the audience, just not financial advice. You can only take your own advice. But I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Right. When I see this move and I see the writing on the wall, and this is the golden age, and this is what's going on, I'm going to invest in, because think about it. Don't we get all of our cryptos through some form of exchanges or decentralized platforms? And then we move it from the platform onto our wallets, right? I use crypto.com. And to me, crypto.com, no shades on Uphold, but it's better than Uphold because at least I know I actually have these tokens. It's not a derivative. So I can send it to different platforms. I can send it to my hardware wallet. I can send it to my hot wallet, what I'm trading and what I'm actually keeping. So I'm saying it all to say, pay attention. Pay attention. Let's go do a little bit of more Greek mythology. Pay access. Okay, overthrow of Uranus. Cronos castrated his father Uranus with a flint, taking over as the leader of the Titans and the cosmos, according to the study. Cronos' ruin was known as the Golden Age. Cronos' reign was known as the Golden Age, a time of prosperity and happiness. What are we in right now? What are we in right now? What are we in right now? Cronos was also associated with the harvest and agriculture, particularly during the Golden Age, according to Greek mythology. Cronos was identified with the Roman god Saturn, who also presided over the agriculture and the harvest. See, all these gods I look at as all these gods. They talk about this, they talk about that, but they was really talking about Mother Nature and Earth and everything else, right? And God is within; it's not outside of yourself. So when you know that, you understand everything that's going on. That's why I'm not so big on religion, but that's a whole nother topic. Princess said, I need to get some more fro. Oh, yeah, I understand what you meant. You need to get some more crow. I definitely understand what you meant. Definitely, it's under 10 cents. Even you put $50, $100. I'm just saying, $1,000 for 10,000 of them, and you just sit back, relax. You just sit back, relax. I'm just saying. Princess, I understand what was going on. We all make mistakes. I definitely understood what you meant. It's based on the details, right? Based on context clues, I understood what you meant. No biggie. I don't believe in being perfect in this realm, especially not on the computer, not on anything else. So it's no biggie. So I wanted to show you guys that. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about Crow. I have it being at least worth $1 by the end of this bull cycle, if not even more. So that 1,000 could be 10,000, could be more than that. I'm just saying, I have a feeling, right? And when I feel this feeling of to say, the stars are aligning, everything is aligning, I'm going to place myself in the alignment. What does a bank do? It places itself in front of the current, which is currency, right? And that's how it absorbs and get money and get what it needs to get. I'm going to be the bank, and I'm going to place myself in between crypto.com, Cronos, Trump, Greek mythology, crypto, and everything else. I'm going to place myself in between that. We're in the golden ages. I'm going to place myself in between that and watch what happens. Just watch what happens. I'll show you guys. I normally don't show receipts, right? Because I don't want people to be discouraged about what they have and what they don't have. But on the crypto.com one, I'm going to specific because I have other bags, best to believe. But we're going to make millions, damn near billions in this space. I'm just telling people. But anyway, And I'm going to say we're going to make billions in this space because it's one of the only space that allows you to make billions. Just saying. It's like being investing in the internet before the internet. Now we have blockchain, which is on the internet, another layer. The metaverse is on a blockchain, right? Everything is on a blockchain. Crypto is on a blockchain. So I'm investing into blockchain. The money is going to be on what? The blockchain. CBDC stablecoins are on the what? Blockchain. The new thing in this world and everyone has to pay attention to is literally the blockchain. The blockchain is going to change everyone's life. It's going to make sure everything is either centralized and or decentralized. The blockchain. So on that note, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I can be here for days. But I see the writing is on the wall, and I am all in with Cronos. I'm all in with this one. Put on your seatbelts. This is Crypto, though. Once again, it is time to take off in 5,